Next, we're going to read Arrow's Adventure by our very own Laura Roberts. The mountains whispered as night turned to day. Adventure is out here, time to journey away. Arrow was ready to climb great heights, travel new paths, explore unseen sights. He didn't have a map or a compass to read. All he had was a direction, the only one adventures need. The direction isn't backwards or stepping to the side. The answer is to move forward. You must do this with each stride. Arrow headed out, a pony brave and bold, determined to keep going no matter what each day might hold. There were beautiful places where the sun shone high as birds sang songs up in the sky. The fields were gold and flowers bright. Arrow walked forward, his worries were light. Anything seemed possible for the roads were smooth. Every day it was easy to move. Sadly, roads aren't always paved. Some are rocky and steep. There are others leading down to valleys dark and deep. It's easy to get stuck in valleys, quicksands, and muck. The darkness will tempt you to lie down and sleep, so into your dreams the nightmares can seep. Arrow knew that he must get away. In this dark place he was not meant to stay. So he slowly moved forward until he made it out, which brought jumping up and down with a whinny and a shout. He then looked around and saw many doors, spreading out far and wide and climbing up many floors. Some were big, some were small, a few were short and others tall, but they were all closed. What would Arrow do? He had no idea, not a thought or a clue. Instead of waiting for them to open on their own, he knocked and found he wasn't alone. Others helped him adventure on when Arrow thought all roads were gone. There were some doors at which there was no reply, but that doesn't mean you give up on your try. At first, Arrow did not know what to do. Then he learned there are doors meant for pushing on through. An open door means moving forward once more. Arrow kept going with adventure's wind blowing. Now, no story is complete without a climb. Hills and mountains have their place and time. Small hills aren't hard, for you'll see where they stop. Arrow would say, I can make it to the top. But not every mound has a top easily found. Some climbs are rough, and moving forward is tough. Arrow faced mountains with paths so steep, he had to trudge slowly, not bound, skip, or leap. Monsters whispered in his ear, causing Arrow to shiver in fear. You'll never make it. Stop where you are. You were never meant to journey very far. But Arrow kept going. When the monster said no, he shouted out loud, I won't stop. I will go. The more he moved on, the less they could speak, for he was growing strong as they were growing weak. When his mountain climb was done, Arrow rested at the top. The beauty all around him made all worries seem to stop. After sleeping and dreaming among the clouds in the sky, Arrow knew he must move on, but he didn't know quite why. Maybe the mountains whispered, at night turned to day, letting Arrow know he was not supposed to stay. Maybe they said, you have dreams out here. Keep moving forward, it's the direction to steer. Move forward through valleys to find your sight, as the dark becomes the light. Move forward up mountains to find your strength, as you climb the hardest length. There are doors to be opened and fields to run through. Move forward, little Arrow, there's more adventuring to do. The end.